Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Trader Minute. It's great to have you aboard. I'm Carl. Thanks for tuning in. I'll get going here, AK, for you. Okay. Yeah, some last minute changes to top three, but I'll get going and talk about it. The market, you know, take a look at the market quickly. There we go. Setting all-time highs up here at 1803 at the moment. Looks like it's going to have a strong close going in today. So today's top three, I've been looking all over the place. Signals, I thought I might be one of those days where I didn't give you three, but I've got three for you. So let's check them out. So the first one is Walmart. Okay, well, it's a good time of year for Walmart. And this is a bull vibe signal. Yeah, bring that in there for you. You can see an amazing uptrend it's been in here. See all the averages rising. Positive, you can't see that MACD down there. You got a positive MACD, which is a rising MACD. You've also got positive rate of change up here. You got a fresh push here right above 79 and a breakout above the 7-day moving average. This is a good looking entry. You can see when it's done this in the past, the stock has tended to react to it pretty favorably. So there's a first one. I like the signal. Uptrending stock. It's a kind of time of year for these guys. It's a great looking breakout. I like it higher. Now it's coming up on 80. With this type of price movement right here and the volumes we've been seeing in here lately, 80 it might see a little bit of consolidation around 80, but I would expect this to get up through it. Can you guys hear me? Someone's saying that I can't hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello. Okay. All right. If someone could type in and say PF, please refresh, that would be great. Thanks. All right. So Walmart, one of the top three. The next one is Honeywell. Hey, Honeywell. These are all bull vibes, and the patterns. These entrances that we've seen this year have been bull vibes. Practically all on it. Most of the trades that have been triggering and have been successful have been the bull vibe trades, right? Because the market's in a nice bull market. So same thing here. You can see the indicators rising. I left this back a little bit so that you can see this a little bit better. See that fresh push up there above the 7, and then all the averages rising as well. This is a good looking vibe bull. Now the volumes, right? We're going to expect them to be light into next week, and again, with this type of a trend, you don't necessarily need the heavy volumes to push it higher. It can be a little bit nicer when it is, but you don't need these. There's some great looking breakouts on lighter volumes on these stocks like that and uptrends. And this one looks to go higher to me too. The stop right here, I wouldn't put it on the 7. You can. The 7s, I'd put it about 88 myself. Put a stop about 88, just underneath the 7 there. Just give me a little bit more leeway come next week as this goes up. But once this gets off of this area, then just put it on the 7. And I'd probably ride this up to around the $90 level. I was asked earlier in chat how long do these trades usually go. It depends on the stock. The average time, it's hard to say. I would put this towards the $90 level to probably get up around that level. And depending on how long it takes to get there, it can vary. Okay. You can see me? Can people see me? All right. The next one is Lockheed Martin. We've been watching these stocks for a while. If you've been listening to me on my top three, or listening here at Trader Minute, I've been watching RTN, Lockheed Martin, and Northrop Grumman for quite some time, and they all have good looking charts today. They do. Lockheed Martin's, the options are a little bit better than the others. let's look at, and I'll show you. You can take your pick here, but Lockheed Martin is the top three. It's got, I'll just leave it out here so you can see everything I'm looking at here with rising indicators, of course, a nice uptrend, well intact, positive. The averages here all rising. Had a big shot of volume yesterday, and today it's breaking out, pushing up above the 7, pushing up through 140. It's a very bullish looking breakout at this level. So that's the third one in the top three. Oh, Jay's outside my window. Hey, Jay. Um, the other ones here, here's Northrop. Okay, same pattern. Same pattern. Still nice breakout here above 110. LED indicators rising. Same pattern. And then the other one here is RTN. All same group. I wouldn't trade two of these. I would just trade one of them if I was going to get into one. If you're trading two of them, just load up a little bit more on the one because you're basically going to get the same type of movement. Raytheon, it's a good looking chart. It's gapped a little bit higher here. It had its signal yesterday and is moving above it again today. The other two I'd go a little bit better, but right now I think these two are fine. Okay, so top three again. Walmart. Well, let me go through some runners up before I review the top three. Some runners up, and I typed this in chat a little bit earlier today. It was McDonald's. It's a good looking breakout. The only reason it's not in the top three, it's not a true vibe trade. Is it a trend rider? Not a trend rider. If I go into the vibe, yeah, C. And so far the numbers have been really good. Retail numbers have been really good so far. It's been in a huge uptrend. Even on the retail report that was given earlier this week, Walmart wasn't too much affected by it. It's been in that nice uptrend long before the retail report even came out. A lot of the retailers weren't going up that well. I mean, they were okay until that report came out. Walmart has been going up. It's been a strong performer so far this year. This going into the season like this. Okay, the only reason I didn't put McDonald's on my top three is because it's not a true trend rider. I mean, a vibe entrance. Look here at the averages. And you can see that 100-day average is still kind of flat, if not dropping slightly. That's the only reason. But you've got, this is a good looking setup. If you were to look at this even with outside the eyes of a vibe or a trend rider, it's a great looking setup. A little bit of a candle, a little bit of a chart pattern here where you've got the ascending triangle, right? Breaking up through it today. It's a good looking setup. It could come up here towards the 99.5, up close to the $100 range. But that's the reason it's not on the top three. It's a good looking bullish setup though. Okay, one of the other runner-ups, and I'm anxious to see this. I haven't seen it in 20 minutes or so. Is Colgate-Palmolive. It's got the uptrending indicators. It technically is a bull vibe. It's got everything rising. It broke up out of it yesterday. I cherry picked again today. I like it up here. It's selling off a little bit towards the close like this. I just chose a better signal. Okay, but not really that bad looking. And then another runner-up was ETP. ETP has got a nice uptrend here. Bull vibe signal yesterday as it's pushing up off the 7. Everything's rising. It's had some strong volumes come in here to push it to higher levels. The reason I didn't choose this one, the option spreads, a little bit light, a little bit wide for our taste here, but with the volumes here, it's about just over $1, about $1 away from the 7. It's not too bad, but it's a runner-up. But one of the reasons not there, a little bit above the 7, but also the option spreads were a little bit wide for our taste. Okay, so just a quick review of the top three. Got Honeywell, and then Lockheed Martin, and then also Walmart. Okay, Now, as always, there's a top three. Now, as always, watch them into the close. If these things pull back, if this thing drops back down today to close down here at the prior highs, then I'd hesitate from making the trade. Even if it's still above the 7, I'd still hesitate. Same with the others. If they run back into the close today, start to fall back into the close, come back towards their 7s, I'd hesitate. Okay. Okay, I'm going to jump off recording right here. I'll be right back on to answer anybody's questions, but I just wanted the top three out there. If you refresh your screens, you'll see the top three just under the window you're watching right now. Okay, so I'm going to hop off, close the video, then I'll be right back on. Give me 5 minutes. Thanks.